This video has been brought to you by iMobi. Now hold on a second, just because the beginning of the video is sponsored, that doesn't mean you have to go ahead and skip on the video. Trust me, there's a giveaway that I will explain in 50 seconds. So first off, let me tell you what AnyTrans is. AnyTrans Cloud basically transfers and manages all of your contents across multiple clouds like Google Drive, Dropbox, iCloud Drive, etc. No limitations, you'll be free to sync data and files offline to one or more clouds as scheduled. So about the giveaway, iMobi is actually giving away an iPad 2018 and a Google Home. How do you enter? Links are down below. What's going on, guys? Apple World here. So now that the hype for WWDC is kind of gone, let me stop being an Apple fanboy for a couple minutes and let me tell you my honest thoughts, my honest opinions on what happened on the keynote, on what happened in WWDC. So let's get started. Alright guys, so overall, I was pretty pleased. I was pretty happy on what Apple released. I mean, iOS 12 with group notifications, Siri shortcuts, group FaceTime, Me emoji, which is awesome. And then watchOS 5 brought some awesome features as well, such as activity competitions, automatic workout detection, the walkie-talkie app, which I can't wait for it to be released, the podcast app, Safari content on the Apple Watch. So iOS 12, macOS Mojave, I was also pretty pleased. I mean, macOS Mojave got a huge update. I mean, to be honest, it was the biggest update that we've ever gotten released on a Mac. I mean, there was a lot of new features, and there usually isn't a lot of new features for the Mac. So anyways, this video is going to be divided in two parts. Number one, the features that just should have been released. I mean, the features that everybody was expecting and everybody was kind of upset that wasn't released. And then the other part, rumors that were not that clear that could have happened and just didn't happen. So yeah, let's go ahead and let me start by saying what Apple just should have released. Alright, so I think what the clearest one is and what everybody was expecting and everybody was waiting and didn't actually happen was AirPower. Okay, so I'm not even asking for AirPower to be released on WWDC Day, which is what should have happened. I was just asking for an AirPower update. I mean, everybody's waiting for AirPower and nobody knows when it's going to be released. To be honest, Apple should have just told us when, or if Apple can't tell us when yet, why it's been released, just an update on AirPower, just a quick update. Now next up, let's go ahead and talk about TVOS, because TVOS basically only got two new features. Dolby Atmos support, which is great, and I mean, movies are going to sound awesome now, and it's also awesome that all the movies that we did not, of course, have Dolby Atmos, Apple is going to upgrade all of those movies for free, which is great. I understand that, Apple, that's amazing. And also we got new screensavers, which absolutely look beautiful on the Earth. But that's it. We didn't really get any technically new features like we did in watchOS and iOS. I understand that tvOS is a much more limited software, but to be honest, I have a bunch of ideas on tvOS. I mean, I'm just a 19-year-old here living in Spain. I'm sure the tvOS team, that I'm sure has more than hundreds of people, just could have thought of two new features. Alright, so let's go ahead and talk about watchOS 5. Now, as I was saying in the beginning of the video, I am really pleased, I'm really happy with the way watchOS 5 turned out. We have a lot of new features, such as the walkie-talkie feature. There's a lot of stuff. And for those of you who don't have the beta, I mean, watchOS 5 is amazing, and I can't wait for you guys to try it out later on this fall. There was just one thing about watchOS 5, that just really bothered me. So if we were to move back on time, even before watchOS 5 was released, and I were to ask my subscribers, which I already did, I literally asked on my watchOS 5 wishlist, guys, let me know in the comments down below, what feature are you guys most excited for to see in watchOS 5? There were so many of you guys that said new watch faces. So it's more than clear that everybody wants new watch faces because new watch faces are simply awesome. Now, there were rumors about a third-party watch face store, and I can understand why Apple is just not releasing it now. But Apple, at least release new watch faces. I mean, that's what everybody wants. And don't tell me that the Pride watch face counts. Not because Pride isn't awesome and stuff. I'm literally wearing a Pride watch band right now. But there's a lot of people that don't really care about Pride. There's a lot of people that just don't really care about a Pride watch face. To be honest, as I said this on yesterday's video, I'm not for Pride, I'm not against Pride. I mean, I respect Pride, and I will respect it. I don't really want to get into this argument right now. But Apple releasing one new watch face for such a targeted audience that, you know, you're not targeting the rest. I can understand why a lot of people are upset about watchOS 5. I mean, everybody was expecting new watch face, and don't tell me either that the new updates on the Siri watch face count, which I understand they are awesome, and I'm loving the new Siri watch face. There's, you know, there's third-party app support on the Siri watch face. Amazing stuff, but we just simply needed more watch face. Next up, let's talk about Apple Music, and especially with Spotify being so popular today. Apple, you should have at least brought new features on Apple Music. I'm serious. I mean, I love Apple Music, and I'm obsessed with Apple Music, as you guys know. Which, by the way, if you guys are not following me on Apple Music, I do not know what you are doing with your lives. Links will be down below. Now, I'm not talking about a whole Apple Music redesign, because you already guys did that last year, and people are already getting used to this redesign. At least wait for next year if you guys want to redesign it again. I'm just talking about new features, new changes on Apple Music. Maybe, shared public playlist or something like that. Something with Apple Music. And the last feature that we're going to go ahead and talk about that the community wanted is dark mode for iOS. I think it explains by itself. The whole community wants it. Everybody wants dark mode for iOS. You even brought it to the Mac. You even brought macOS Mojave with dark mode, which is awesome, and I'm loving it. I literally installed macOS Mojave on my MacBook. I haven't installed Mojave on my iMac. I don't want to risk my iMac because it's the way I edit videos. But I've tried Mojave on the MacBook, and I'm seriously loving the dark mode, and I'm loving all the features on macOS Mojave. There was just no dark mode on iOS, and I think it explains by itself. Alright, so now that we've talked about the features and the changes that the community wanted, let me go ahead and tell you what the rumors were and what I was kind of upset that Apple didn't release. These were just rumors that everybody thought it was going to be released in WWDC, but didn't happen. And starting off with the iPad Pro 10. Now, to be honest, I was so excited to upgrade my iPad Pro, simply because I wanted the bigger one, and I wanted, a non-bezel-less iPad display. I was really excited for it, but Apple didn't release no hardware at all, of course, except new Apple Watch bands, which are awesome to have, as always. I was just so hyped for this iPad Pro 10, and then when Tim Cook said, only software in this keynote, I was so upset. Also, after all the leaks, all the rumors, there is no iPhone SE 2. I guess we will have to wait on September or October. We don't really know. Also, before I actually end the video, there was a lot of rumors with NFC features. The rumored features that you could unlock a hotel room with your iPhone and the subway. There will be no subway card. You could just use your iPhone. There was a lot of rumors about that like 2 weeks before WWDC. So everybody was expecting it for WWDC on, this feature to be on iOS 12. And that didn't happen either. That feature is coming for sure. I guess that feature takes a lot of effort to, contact all the subways from all the countries, or at least a lot of countries, and then a lot of hotel companies. So I guess NFC support for all of these companies and all of this, it's going to take time. So hopefully with iOS 13, right? Jeez, I feel old. iOS 13 already? Man. So anyways, guys, that's pretty much it for this video. That's pretty much it for my opinions in WWDC. So I was saying, overall, pretty good. There was just some features that just should have happened. If you guys want to help support the channel and buy some awesome t-shirts, make sure to check out appleworldclothing.com. So don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and all that good stuff. And I will see you in the next one. Peace.